true Newfoundlanders will rant and will roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside a two sunkers, where it's straight through the channel the Coslow will go. My name it is Robert, they call me Bob Pittman, sailed on the Ino with skipper Tim Brown. I'm bound to have Polly or Biddy or Molly just as soon as I'm able to bank the cash down. We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom this side of two sunkers, where it's straight through the channel the Coslow will go.
I'm the son of a sea cook and a cook in a trader. I can dance, I can sing, I can reef the main bow, I can handle a jigger and I cuts a fine figure whenever I gets in a boat standing round.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders, we'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we seize bottom inside the two sunkers, when it's straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go.
If the voyage is good, then this fall I will do it. I want £2.10 for a ring and a priest, and a couple of dollars for clean shirt and collars, and a handful of coppers to make up a feast.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two sunkers, when straight through the channel with Oslo we'll go.
There's plump little Polly, her name is Goldsworthy. There's John Cody's Kitty and Mary to Bow. There's Clara from Bruley and young Martha Foley, but the nicest of all is my girl in Oslo.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two sunkers, when straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go.
Farewell and adieu to ye fair ones of Vallon, farewell and adieu to ye girls in the cove. I'm bound to the westward, to the wall with the hole in. I'll take her from Oslo, the wide world to roam.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two sunkers, when straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go.
Well, I went to a dance one night in Fox Harbor. There was plenty of girls as nice as you wish. I spied a young maiden a chewing on Franklin, just like a wee kitten on fresh fish.
Oh, we'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two sunkers, when straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go.
I bought me a house from sweet Catherine Davis, a £20 bed from Jimmy McGrath. I'll get me a cellar, a pot and a kettle, and then I'll be ready for Betty.
Hurrah! We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two sunkers, when straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go.
And here is a health to the girls of Fox Harbor, O'Dearn and Prest, Crabs Hold and Bruley. Now let ye be jolly, don't be melancholy, for I can't marry all, or in chokey I'll be.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true Newfoundlanders. We'll rant and we'll roar on deck and below, until we see bottom inside the two sunkers, when straight through the channel to Oslo we'll go.
Was just a year ago today I left my Emerald Isle, to the shores of lovely Newfoundland I travelled many's a mile. The people there, they welcomed me with open heart and hand. Sure, I thought that I was home again in dear old Ireland. There's Kellys, Murphys and Malones, O'Briens and O'Hares. As fine a bunch of lads, me boys, as ever can compare. As farmers and as fishermen, they came across the sea to this island they called Newfoundland, my second home to me. From her pine-clad hills and mountain glens to the shores of shingling sand, God bless and keep you as you are. We love you, Newfoundland. From Corner Brook to Carbonear and on to old St.John, you'll always find a welcome there and hear some Irish songs. It lifts my heart and it fills my eyes to hear those songs again. And it makes us proud that we can say we are Irishmen. When the time has come and I must go to my land across the sea, this lovely isle of Newfoundland will still be calling me. From her pine-clad hills and mountain glens to the shores of shingling sand, God bless and keep you as you are. We love you, Newfoundland. From her pine-clad hills and mountain glens to the shores of shingling sand, God bless and keep you as you are. We love you, Newfoundland. God bless and keep you as you are. We love you, Newfoundland.
If you come back home to Newfoundland, put aside your city charm. Stop off at the fish plant in a place called Jobat Tarn. As you approach the busy scene, you'll see some fishermen. Most of all, you'll see the big longliners coming in. There's Gilbert in the Stella, she's loaded down to a skate. Justin in the Endeavour, where Billy Burke is mate. With her hardy crews and captains, they're the finest fishermen. The girls are all excited, the longliners are coming in. For the Jobat Tarn longliners, they're coming home tonight. As they steam up the harbour, you can see the masthead light. With their hardy crews and captains, they're the finest fishermen. The girls are all excited, the longliners are coming in. This is the place where the fishermen gather, oilskins and boots and cape hands battened down. All sizes and figures, squid lines and jiggers, they congregate here on the squid jigging ground. Some are working their jiggers while others are yarning. There's some standing up and there's more lying down. While all kinds of fun, jokes and tricks are begun, as they wait for the squid on the squid jigging ground. There's men of all ages and boys in the bargain. There's old Billy Cave and there's young Raymond Brown. Right yonder is Bobby, and with him is Nobby. They're a John hardtack on the Squid jigging ground. There's men from the harbour and men from the Tickle, in all kinds of motorboats, green, grey and brown. There's a red-headed Tory out here in the dory, a running down squires on the Squid jigging ground. The man with the whiskers is old Jacob Steele. He's getting well up, but he's still pretty sound. While Uncle Bob Hawkins wears 3 pairs of stockings whenever he's out on the Squid jigging ground. God bless me, sou'wester, here's Skipper John Chaffee. He's the best man at squid jigging, there I'll be bound. Hello, what's the row? Why, he's jigging one now, the very first squid on the Squid jigging ground. There's poor Uncle Billy, his whiskers are spattered with spots of the squid juice that's flying around. One poor little boy got it right in the eye, but they don't give a hang on the Squid jigging ground. Holy smoke, what a bustle, all hands are excited. It's a wonder to me that there's nobody drowned. There's a bustle, confusion, a wonderful hustle. They're all jigging squid on the Squid jigging ground. Says Bobby, the squid are on top of the water. Just got me jigger about 1 fathom down, when a squid in the boat squirted right down his throat, and he's swearing like mad on the Squid jigging ground. Now if ever you feel inclined to go squidding, leave your white shirt and collars behind in the town. And if you get cranky without your silk hanky, you'd better steer clear of the Squid jigging ground.
Take me back to my western boat. Let me fish off Cape St. Mary's, where the hag down sail and the foghorns wail. With my friends the Browns and Clary, let me fish off Cape St. Mary's. Let me feel my dory lift to the broad Atlantic combers, where the tide ribs swirl and the wild ducks whirl, where old Neptune calls the number, neath the broad Atlantic combers. Let me sail up Golden Bay, with my oilskins all a-streamin', from the thunder squall where I haul me trawl. Have my old cabana gleamin', with my oilskins all a-streamin'. Let me view that rugged shore, where the beach is all a-glisten, with the capeland spawn, where from dusk to dawn. You bait your trawl and listen to the undertow. For I's the boy that builds the boat, and I's the boy that sails her. I's the boy that catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. Hip your partner Sally the boat, hip your partner Sally Brown. Fogarty, Willingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the circle.
Sods and rinds to cover your plate, cake and tea for supper, codfish in the spring of the year, fried in Maggedy border.
Hip your partner Sally the boat, hip your partner Sally Brown. Fogarty, Willingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the circle. Tide applies it to a dance, faith that she could travel. Every step that she'd take was up to her knees and gravel. Hip your partner Sally the boat, hip your partner Sally Brown. Fogarty, Willingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the circle.
I don't want your Maggedy fish, they're no good for winter. I can catch as good as that way down in Bonavista.
Hip your partner Sally the boat, hip your partner Sally Brown. Fogarty, Willingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the circle. Susan White, she's out of sight, her petticoat needs a border. Oh, Sam Oliver in the dark, he kissed her in the corner. Hip your partner Sally the boat, hip your partner Sally Brown. Fogarty, Willingate, Morton's Harbour, all around the circle.